Good morning, everyone. Today you're seeing rare footage of me without false eyelashes because I'm going to the salon today to get eyelash extensions. Now I'm going to treat my cat's wound with some human ointment. I bought it in the Philippines. It contains an antibiotic for wound healing. I'll show you the cat's reaction to the drugs they prescribe without any tests in Thai vet clinics. This is the cat's reaction to the antibiotic pills. He's foaming at the mouth. And when we say the pills clearly don't suit the cat, they say, well, that's okay, we can prescribe some extra anti-nausea meds. I'm not going to torture my cat anymore because now even when you just bring a pill near him and he smells it, he automatically starts gagging. As we've already discovered, the education level of people in vet clinics is poor because we've tried 5 of them, 5 of the most popular clinics with great reviews. And this clinic, the last one we visited, is a clinic that treats exotic animals, or so they claim. I don't know how they treat exotics if they can't even cure a common house pet. And when you go there, their main concern is that your pet stays in its carrier and doesn't move, and that you, God forbid, don't walk in shoes on their dirty floor, but only in bare feet. But they just don't care about the animal's condition. That's how doctors are in Thailand. In other clinics, they tell us you can just leave it alone, it'll go away on its own. Let's not even talk about their level of education. I think you all understand anyway. I'm very angry because I'm worried about my cat. And now, if this doesn't clear up, my only option left is to buy a ticket to Russia and fly with the cat so he can be treated there. Because we had a similar case with my ginger cat. He has a rare disease. First, his face swells up like this, just like it is now. He scratches it. It's not just a disease, it destroys the structure of his facial bones. I don't know exactly what this illness is called. I'm just telling you about the symptoms. And ultimately, if it's not treated, his facial structure will be destroyed. Back then, we treated it for a very long time with very harsh drugs, with steroids. And my guess is that this disease has returned. We told the Thai doctors that he'd had this disease before. Let's take a swab, let's take some blood to run some tests. They took a swab in very unsanitary conditions. Everything was mixed with other animals' fur. And then they said, your tests are perfect. They just take the money but do nothing. I'm sure it's this disease because first it was on one side and now it's on the other. They gave him antibiotics. Antibiotics aren't helping. I don't know if there's any point in going to Bangkok because I contacted some Russians who take their pets to Bangkok and they said it's the same thing there. The thing is, no one wants to actually treat the animals. They just prescribe the same pills to everyone. They have antibiotics and that's it. I'm not a vet, so I can't really treat him myself. I've been applying antibiotic ointment to my cat's face for 3 days now, and the swelling is slowly going down. But if it's that same disease coming back, my ointment won't help. It'll just hide the symptoms. I don't know what to do. You can send me your suggestions, but there's no point in asking the Thais. That's just a fact. Please, if any of you are veterinarians and you're coming to Thailand soon, please contact me or Ivan. We really need your help. We've run out of options on what to do. We're very worried about our cat and we just want him to get better. I just cleaned his face and applied the ointment. But this is what it looks like. 2 days ago, his whole nose was swollen, half of his face near the eye, and now it looks like this. Ivan and I came to a French cafe for breakfast. Look at the focaccia I ordered. Delicious focaccia. They also brought me some tea. Unfortunately, in Thailand, it's only tea bags everywhere. There's no getting away from it. See? They also bring cream, milk, and a piece of apple pie. While Ivan eats his onion soup, I ordered some sausage and cheese to make a focaccia sandwich. Tasty. I took a photo of the cat's wound, sent it to ChatGPT, and it's giving me the exact symptoms I'm describing. It says it's cryptococcosis, and it also says that antibiotics won't help. Long-term antifungal therapy is needed. That's what I'm telling the Thai doctors, that it's not just a scratch. And it describes all the symptoms my cat has. But to be sure, we need to run a test. You can't give animals any medication without a test because it could just make things worse. Well, I don't know what to do because these idiots absolutely don't want to work. I can't call them anything else. Just complete idiots for whom an animal's life means absolutely nothing. They're just occupying a workspace to collect their paycheck. They're absolutely not interested in anything else. I don't know what to do, how to make them take a test, because they look at me like I'm an idiot. They think I'm trying to teach them their job, but they sit there acting all smart and knowing what to do. But we've been fighting this problem for almost 5 months now. The symptoms go away for a while. They can just be hidden by this treatment, these pills they prescribe. But the illness doesn't go away. It starts all over again as soon as we stop taking the pills. But you can't give a cat that many antibiotics. His liver might just give out. I just don't understand how I'm supposed to make them take a test. They decide for themselves what I need, but they won't do what you want. Even for your own money, they won't listen to you. Then you have to somehow make them prescribe treatment for the cat. They just take the same pills and prescribe them to all animals for absolutely any illness. Because our cat is sick, we can't give him a vaccination. And the course of vaccinations is mandatory. Because our cat is considered a Russian citizen, he has a Russian passport, and those vaccinations couldn't be overdue. But since there are no decent doctors here, we can't give him the vaccination. Although the Thais claim you can vaccinate when a cat is sick, but you absolutely must not do that. In case you didn't know, I'm telling you, because your pet might just not handle it and die from that drug. I got myself some new eyelash extensions. So now Ivan and I are going to the Thai market. When my mom flies in, she just loves Thai fish. I really wanted some today too. So I said, Ivan, let's go eat fish at the Thai market. And now I'll show you how you can eat here more or less safely. The most important thing is not to take ready-made food. It needs to be cooked in front of you, then you definitely won't get poisoned. For example, fish. You pick out fresh fish and you need them to cook it in front of you. We never take ready-made ones like this. And shrimp too. You're probably thinking, why eat at a Thai market then if the conditions aren't exactly sterile? It's no better in restaurants. Basically, it's the same everywhere here, give or take, except for Mark's restaurant. I'm 100% sure about Mark's restaurant because I've been there many times. I know Mark, I've been to his house many times. I know how he feels about order and cleanliness, so you can eat there. But specifically today, I really craved fish. So I'm going to stand there the whole time they're cooking and make sure they wash their hands and don't give me ready-made fish. If you watch your food, nothing will happen to you. It's better not to eat dumplings and sushi at the market. First of all, they won't taste good here. And secondly, they're already prepared here. No one is going to make them from scratch for you here. You can eat what's cooked on the grill, but otherwise it's a huge market. But they sell all the same things here. Every other stall has the same food, the same fish. It's what I always tell you. It gives the impression that there's a lot of food, but actually, it's all the same and there's not as much as it seems. Today, I ordered myself a coconut. They brought me my fish. This is what it looks like. Make sure you get disposable utensils because at markets, they really like to give you regular metal ones. If you walk by in the evening and see how they wash the dishes here, they just take 2 basins of clean water. In one, they put all the dishes with some detergent and wash them, and in the other basin, they just rinse them, and that's it. It doesn't go through any further processing. And naturally, after the first few plates, that water gets dirty and cloudy, and they wash all the remaining dishes in it. They give you 2 spicy sauces. This is sweet chili, and this one made from green chilies is spicy. They also give you these noodles. They give a whole bag of different salads. I'll take this home. And the fish itself, there are these sprigs inside that give it aroma. When we were in the Philippines, there was this awesome candle shop, and they look like different little cakes. Their scent matches their appearance. For example, there were honey waffles and the candle was shaped like honey waffles and they smelled like honey and freshly baked waffles. I got a candle for myself too. I like this little cake one. I put it in the bathroom and now everything looks very beautiful here. I'll show it to you now. It's so pretty. And this is what it looks like inside. The scent is like berries and vanilla. It smells just like a bakery. I love candles and look how beautiful and aesthetic it looks. Later, when this candle is all finished, the container can be used as a jewelry box. That's what interested me most, so I chose it mainly for the look rather than the scent. Now, I'll show you the name of this shop. This is the name of the shop. I recently posted a video showing my daily makeup routine in shorts, and there were actually quite a lot of questions and comments about the pencils that I used. Which pencil I use for my lips and eyes? I mostly use pencils from a Russian manufacturer. These pencils can only be bought in Russia or Belarus. Back when we lived in Turkey, girls in cafes would come up and ask, "How do you do your lips so beautifully? What shade is that?" It's the Russian brands that make that berry lip shade. Such juicy lips. I haven't seen any equivalents yet, but I'll show you the eye pencil now. I found this pencil at Sephora. It's by the brand Tarte. Girls, let me explain about this white pencil for the waterline. Don't choose white because it'll look like freaks, like how freaks do their makeup. This is a beige one. It matches the skin tone better, so we're choosing this one. It looks natural and is practically invisible. I have this blush from Chanel. It's in this berry velvety red shade, and when I run out of my lip liner and no one can bring me one from Russia, I use this method. This blush from Chanel. The formula is very soft, it's not hard, it's like a souffle. I do it like this and a juicy berry shade appears. So with this Chanel palette, you can do your cheeks, use it as eyeshadow and as a lipstick, then just moisturize on top. Thanks to everyone who watched my video to the end. Please like, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Also, write to me about what you'd be interested in me sharing and making a video about. I'll be happy to film it for you. Everyone who watches to the end, put red hearts at the end of your comment so I can see how many of you value my work and editing. Because I spend a lot of time and careful effort on every single minute of my video, you watching to the end is a huge thank you to me and a wonderful motivation to keep filming for you. A very special thank you for watching.